Will the Deputy Prime Minister update the House on the government's commitment to boost the Australian Competition and Consumer Commission's engagement in the agricultural sector? And how will today's announcement of a dedicated commissioner help to strengthen competition in agricultural supply chains, both in my electorate of Page and across the nation?
I call the Deputy Prime Minister.
Well, thank you very much, Mr Speaker, and I thank the honourable member for Page for his question. The honourable member for Page, who has a very strong history and a very strong grounding in economics, being a person who was responsible for multiple billions of dollars at Colonial, and he's also been a member also on the Standing Economics Committee, I believe, and has done a good job in that, especially in the investigation into domestic house prices in regards to foreign investment. But what's also important is the member for Page has had a strong involvement as well with cooperatives, and one of the best cooperatives, one of the best examples is Norco in the member's electorate. Norco, who is currently in the last financial year, had an average price of over 57 cents a litre at the farm gate, an exceptional price that goes on the back of the work that we've been doing with free trade agreements and making sure that we drive those returns back through the farm gate. What is also important is that people are treated fairly, and part of our white paper was to make sure that we had this dedicated commissioner in the Australian Competition and Consumer Commission, and Mr Mick Keogh, I believe, will do an excellent job at that. A person who is respected on both sides of the House. Mr Keogh, OIM, will be a person with a staff of 12 who will be able to make sure that people are treated fairly in how they deal, especially with the bigger retailers and bigger organisations. We believe absolutely to our core in the capacity of the individual, whether on the farm or in business, to go through that economic stratification and that social stratification, to go from the bottom to the top, especially within the prism of small business, to make sure that their opportunities are there by reason of their hard work, of their entrepreneurship, and to not be limited by reason of a person knocking them out of the market, not because of their price or because of their product, just because the person knocking them out is bigger and sometimes bullying them out of the marketplace. This is an issue, and I know the member of Page is aware of this and understands this and empathises with this, that so often in farming areas, whether in horticulture, whether it is in so many areas of life and business in general, people are always saying that we need to make sure that we have a government which is on our side to give some balance in the struggles in commerce that happens between the much larger operator and the smaller one, and also to make sure that we have someone who understands sometimes the nuances and the peculiarities that exist within a certain industry, that needs a particular type of knowledge, a particular type of grounding in that industry, and we know that Mr Keogh is certainly a person who can do precisely that. I welcome this, and I welcome us landing yet another part of our agricultural white paper, something that talks to fairness, something that adds to the price of the farm gate, something that shows that we believe in the decency that how mums and dads should be protected at the other end of the farm gate in the prices that they get.